The food we eat has a big effect on how we feel about ourselves. So, a healthy diet for young adults includes a wide range of fruits, vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats, which are all foods you should eat every day. The nutrients in these foods help the chemicals in our bodies that control our emotions to work better. Here are the top 10 foods that young adults can eat on a regular basis to keep their minds healthy. But before we start the counting, it would be great if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon. 1. Chia seeds. Omega-3 fatty acids are found in a lot of chia seeds. In fact, there are 1,769 milligrams of omega-3s in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. These nutrients are important for the way serotonin and dopamine work, which are both important for mood and mental health. Also, chia seeds have magnesium in them, which is sometimes called the antidote to stress. Some doctors and scientists think that the number of people with depression is going up because we no longer eat enough magnesium. Depression symptoms got better after taking magnesium for as little as 7 days. Karen and George Eby, 2 researchers, have published a number of case studies showing that taking magnesium helped people with depression feel better in as little as 7 days. So, it makes sense to include chia seeds as one of the foods you should eat every day in your diet. 2. Walnuts. Walnuts are another good source of omega-3 fatty acids that come from plants. Omega-3s affect hormones and also help keep the brain healthy as a whole. Depression, ADHD, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia are all linked to not getting enough DHA, which is the most important omega. Also, many studies have shown that omega-3 fatty acids help the brain work better and reduce the symptoms of depression. Based on 26 studies, a 2019 meta-analysis found that certain types of omega-3 fatty acids were especially good at helping people with depression. 3. Broccoli. Scientists have found that depression is linked to not getting enough folic acid. Folate is a good food for your mind because of this. Broccoli is also a good source of folate, fiber, and vitamin C. Also, fiber is a type of food called a prebiotic. Prebiotics make the gut a good place for probiotic bacteria to live and grow. And having a healthy gut is important for mental health because it controls how much serotonin our bodies make. A recent study also suggests that broccoli sprouts are especially good at making a healthy environment for microbes in the gut. That's because broccoli sprouts are full of antioxidants that are very strong. They help reduce inflammation in the gut because of this. So, they help to ease the symptoms of depression. Moreover, broccoli contains selenium. Some studies suggest that depression, anxiety, and tiredness could be caused by not getting enough selenium. So, broccoli is a great food for fighting depression. 4. Dark leafy greens. Spinach, chard, kale, collard greens, and beet greens are all dark leafy greens that are full of nutrients, such as iron, calcium, magnesium, potassium, folate, fatty acids with omega-3. Folate, which is a type of vitamin B9, magnesium, and omega-3s all help keep your brain and mind healthy. Studies also show that not getting enough folate may cause depression, tiredness, and trouble sleeping. To keep your folate levels healthy, it's important to eat a lot of leafy greens and other healthy foods every day. 5. Yogurt. Yogurt is a food that has been cultured. Because of this, it has billions of probiotic bacteria, making it a great food for both physical and mental health. Probiotics help break down nutrients so that the body can absorb them better. So, we can better break down the food we eat. Studies also show that having a healthy gut can make us less shy and less sensitive to stress. Nutritionists say that if you want to get a variety of bacteria, you should buy different brands of yogurt. Vitamin D also has proteins in it that make you feel good and calm, which is why it is one of the foods you should eat every day. A 2019 study found that people who didn't get enough vitamin D were 4 times more likely to be depressed than those who did get enough vitamin D. 6. Berries. Berries like blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries are full of powerful antioxidants. Because of this, they are especially good for mental health. The link between antioxidant levels and depression was confirmed by a review study that looked at 115 articles. Antioxidant levels were lower in people with depression than they were in people who did not have a mental health diagnosis. Also, levels of antioxidants went up after treatment for depression. In just 6 weeks, antioxidants improved mental health, according to another study. 7. Avocados. Avocados are another good source of healthy fats that are good for the brain. In fact, an avocado has 3/4 of its calories from fat. Most of this is monounsaturated fat, or good fat, in the form of oleic acid. Avocados also have tryptophan in them. Tryptophan is an amino acid that affects mood and mental health in a big way. It helps keep hormones in balance and helps the body make serotonin. So, eating foods with tryptophan makes you feel better and keeps your mind more stable. Avocados also have folate and vitamin B6 in them. This B vitamin helps make the chemical tryptophan. So, avocados are a good example of a food that can make you feel better. 8. Tomatoes. Tomatoes should be on a list of foods you should eat every day because they have folic acid. Folic acid also keeps homocysteine from building up in the body. Neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine are slowed down by this chemical. Because of this, having too much homocysteine can hurt your mental health. Folic acid supports a healthy balance of neurotransmitters because of this. Researchers have found that depression is often linked to a lack of folate or a diet low in folate. Tomatoes also have a lot of alpha-lipoic acid, which seems to be good for mental health. This acid stabilizes mood because it helps the body turn glucose into energy. 9. Mushrooms. You might not have thought mushrooms would be on a list of foods you should eat every day, but they are a superfood for mental health. Because they help keep our blood sugar levels even, they have a good effect on our mood. When our blood sugar is out of whack, we have a lot of highs and lows. As a result, this puts too much stress on our bodies and our emotions. Mushrooms also help keep good bacteria in the gut. About 95% of the serotonin in our bodies is made in the digestive tract. So, a healthy gut helps the body make the hormones that control mood in a healthy way. 10. Beans. Beans help keep blood sugar levels steady because they have fiber in them. So, this makes people feel better. Beans also have tryptophan, which helps the body make serotonin in a healthy way. So, it is a great food for the health of your mind. In conclusion, food is an important part of keeping your mind healthy. And these 10 foods you should eat every day can help keep depression and anxiety away or even get rid of them. After only 3 weeks of eating well, people in the healthy diet group had much less depression than the people in the control group. In the end, young adults can get a head start on being healthy if they know how food affects their mood. Aside from enjoying their healthy meals, young people can use them as a way to keep their bodies and minds happy and healthy. So, that's it for today. If you still have questions, please leave a comment below and our team will do its best to address them as quickly as possible. You may get all the latest information by pressing the bell icon and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.